Welcome, Kevin. Thank you for being here and congrats with your payout. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Kevin. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Belgium. And I've been with Funding Pips for 2 months now.
Nice. Can you tell us a little bit more about your background?
So I'm still a student, studying for car technology, but I've been into trading since I was 16. I started with crypto, but very quickly I blew a lot of money because I think when everyone's starting, we don't have a good understanding of risk management and all that stuff. You just want to make money quickly. But when I blew the money, I also got in love with trading. And then I heard about funded companies, and that was an eye opener for me to go further and have good risk management. Because when you get the capital of the firm, you can apply good risk management. And when I was trading with $1,000, it was boring and very slow to do something with good risk management.
When did you start trading with crypto or just
With crypto, I was around 17, 16. I heard about Doge. I invested pretty early. That went well, but then I started looking into futures on Binance and Bybit, and very quickly I over leveraged and lost it all.
That's a nice begin.
Yeah.
And eventually, did you started trading Forex or?
Yeah, so Forex I started about October last year. I was hearing a lot about funded companies, about all the benefits. So I decided to look into it. Started obviously the demo, practicing the lot sizes because that's a bit different. Learning about risk management, more psychology and all that. And then I decided to go for a funded challenge.
Nice. What are your hobbies outside of trading?
I go to the gym about 5 times a week, and I like to work on cars.
On cars. What do you do on cars?
I'm just a mechanic, so all kinds of stuff.
As what's your favorite brand, if I may ask?
German cars.
German cars.
Mostly BMW, yeah.
Nice. And your dream car? What's your dream car?
Don't have a dream car. I like a lot of cars, so it's hard to pick one out. There's too many nice cars.
Just trying them all out, huh? You say.
Let's go.
And what was the reason to start trading in the first place?
Yeah, so like I said, I heard about Doge and I was like, whoa, I can make some money by just, being at home. So that was pretty nice. And it inspired me, it was like an eye opener to see that you don't need to work a 9 to 5, but you can also trade and do something you like and, make good amount of money if you do it well,
That's true. Did you start depositing on a Forex brokerage?
No, I never deposited any of my own money into Forex broker because I just practiced with demo and then went into funded companies once I felt that I was ready for it.
So you rather pay for evaluation to get more capital than?
Yes, I think that's also smart if you practice enough on demo and you can, you practice and you can say, oh, I can make the 8% or the 5%, whatever you need, and you can see that you're ready for it, then why not go for funded?
How was your experience trading on the Funding Tips account?
It was very good. The slippage and all that, was very good. Like one of the best I've tried it. Then the support was always amazing. If I had any questions, the Discord is really quick with answering. So that's always nice. It's a nice community. It feels more like more like a family than just Funding Pips trying to get your money. It's like they're trying to work together.
It's amazing to hear. Love it. Do you recommend Funding Pips?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it to anyone. They have very competitive prices. You can always check on the website. And if you have an EA, you can always try that. But then it's not you pass with an EA and then, you can trade on live. You still have to prove yourself and show that you're, ready to trade with the capital.
I'm sure our viewers would love to know more about your trading strategy. What can you tell us about your approach to the market?
Okay, so I would suggest for anyone to always start to look at Forex Factory for news. If there's any red news folders, I won't trade because, yeah, I don't suggest to trade news. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I don't trade news. And before news, usually you can see the market is pretty slow because we're building up liquidity to take out during the news. So usually a news day like yesterday and today is a no trading day for me. Then I always trade into session opens. Usually that's London. So I look up, yeah, and then I go London Open. I check out like what I see on the charts, mark everything out. Then I'm waiting for like, yeah, I'll show you later. Maybe that's
Yeah.
easy.
Do you have certain routines that you do before you start your trading day?
No, I usually just wake up, walk my dogs, eat something, and then I start trading.
All right. I think we have to hop on to TradingView.
Just let me get this.
Share your screen. Let me see.
Let's
Or first we can go through your dashboard and then we can go through
yeah, sure.
that's good as well. All right, let's go through the dashboard. You have reached 4,000 profit. You were a maximum drawdown of 1,600. And when you started at 10 April, you got your profit at mid-May, right?
Yeah.
May. How was your experience with the payout?
Yeah, the payout was very quickly. I was amazed. I think I was one of the first to try to deal.
Yeah.
So it was like one day, but when I asked the support, they like answered, "We're trying with deals, so please be patient." And yeah, one day after, I already got it in my bank account, so everything was good and fast.
Great to hear. You have an average win of 235 and an average loss of 112. That's double the amount with a profit factor of 1.49. Do you have certain rules for your risk reward?
Well, you will see my strategy, like in my charts layer, I have some trades marked out. Um, I usually try to risk above 1 to 2 risk reward, but it can be that I close a bit earlier because I see something that invalidates my trades.
All right.
So, yeah.
All right. Let's go to the instrument analysis. You made the most profit on GJ. Has that
Yeah.
a particular reason? Is that in general your most traded pair or?
Yeah, I started to trade like GJ mostly. Now on my live account, I only trade GJ and GU. I've tried a bit of Euro USD, but I don't know. I like GJ more, and I would say the less pairs you focus on, the more you master the pair, and yeah, you can, really learn the pair and go from that. If you don't have a trading opportunity, just don't trade and go for the next day.
That's great discipline. And as you said, you trade mostly London.
Yeah, London, exactly, and then you see some New York as well. That's what I tried with GU and Euro USD.
So let's hop on TradingView to show our viewers your strategy and approach to the market.
Yes. Okay, so I have this GJ trade open here.
Can you go to some of the trades you have taken on the account?
I don't have them like marked out anymore. I don't even have a TradingView Premium, so I don't know if I can go back. But this is like an example of a trade that I would take, or a trade that I even took. I have some marked out, if that's fine.
Yeah, that's good. Or I would like to go to your biggest win. I think that's a good one to go through so we can look that up.
If you can tell me the date, I don't remember.
Yeah, it's on the 10th of May. It's a GJ trade.
GJ.
It was a short.
I don't know, because my strategy involves the 1 minute, so I don't know if I'll be able to go back.
Yeah, maybe on the 5 minute.
This one, I assume 10 May, right? So let me try to explain then. As you see, we have let's sell lights. Yeah, so here we have like before we go before we go into market open, I mark out the highs here and the lows usually. And then, yeah, usually I'm just waiting for market to take out the highs or the lows. As you see here, we took out the highs with this wick. Then I scale, yeah, usually into 1 minute. But I'm gonna try to show here on the 5 minutes. So after that, we go on the 5 minutes. I'm just, we have this sweep. So after the sweep, if it's a valid sweep, we just have a break of structure to the downside. And then yeah, that's enough confirmation for me to go short, for example, like this, and target, the opposing liquidity. But this is like pretty, yeah, insane, 116 pips. I would probably target over here first, and then go break even and maybe target those later.
Do you always wait for a sweep of a liquidity level?
Yes, always. That's the only way I trade. I'll explain. Yeah, I'll show you later with the other trades. So those are more recent, more clear to see.
Go to that one.
Let's try. Okay, so here you see 9 is London open for me. Here I've marked out the lows, marked out the highs. As you see, right at 9, we swept this. Then you can go into 1 minute or 5 minutes. The 5 minute break of structure is obviously more, stronger, but I use it on the 1 minute. And then I'm just waiting for a break of structure. Here I have this marked out. And then I can enter. Here I target TP1, for example, here, but you can target on these highs because, all these highs you can potentially get a reaction of. But as you see here, I TP to it. But as you see, again, we run to the highs. So again, that's 120 pips, but you need to stay a bit realistic. You don't have to target every day 100 plus pips. You need to be happy with, what is this, 5 years cohort. That's more than enough.
Do you always use multiple TP levels?
Yes, I try to TP1 pretty early so I can go to break even to secure some profits and also, don't make your winner a loser. That's for me at least. Some people just leave their trade around. I just like to TP1 and then go break even. So then I don't care about the trade anymore. If it goes stop loss, it's break even. If it's TP, it's TP. That's nice.
Do you also close partials on TP?
Yes. So at TP1, I always go 50 off, 50% off, and then I let the others in. If I would do TP2 here and TP3 there, I'll just take another 50 off and leave the others to there. That's not the case here. I don't try to take too much TPs, so I don't try to be on the charts too much.
Doing it simple, keeping it simple.
Yeah, that's something important.
Do you have confirmations?
Sorry?
After the sweep, on what kind of confirmations do you wait?
Yeah, so after the sweep, after the sweep, here it's marked out nicely. After the sweep, you want to, so here's, we had the sweep, right? And then after the sweep, when you break, you want like a strong displacement. We leave all this fair value gap behind. It's like, confirmation that we're ready to go up for me. So I'm just waiting for the fair value gap to fill. And that's a nice confirmation that we're ready to go because we left some displacement. It's not like going up pretty slow. It's like showing a sharp move up. Like we're ready to go. It's a valid sweep,
And then when it comes back,
so
after that candle, for example.
So here it comes back into fair value gap. You can always just enter all the fair value gap. That's what I would do. But you can also wait for a reaction, a rejection candle, whatever they call it.
Yep.
It's however,
All right. Do you have another trade that we can go to?
I marked this one out. It's all pretty much the same. You see London open. the lows. Here you have lows. We swept the lows, and then after we sweep the lows, I mark out the break of structure with the red line, so it's a candle up, candle down. Here's break of structure. This candle, we broke it. We have displacement because here we left a fair value gap. Okay, you can enter all the fair value gap and yeah, target the highs, for example, here. But as you see, those highs weren't too far like I showed on GJ, like those 120 pips. And here's 24 pips, you know, the short is 3. So yeah, here you can target the highs as it's not too much.
How many trades do you do on a day, on average?
I try to not take more than two trades a day, but if I'm like stopped out at break even, or you know something happens like a small wick to the upside and I get taken out, then I might take a third trade because I still know my trade is valid, but it was my mistake that I got taken out. But still, I'm trying to limit to 2 trades a day.
And is it hard to stop after 2 trades?
Well, depends. If they're losing trades, it can be hard, but I'm trying to like more and more not care about it. So it's all right. It goes better with time.
Great. Do you have another trade for our viewers?
Yeah, this one I didn't take this, but I just also checked on Euro USD. It's the same. It's 9 a.m. We have this high, we swept it. Also, we have this fair value gap here. I think it was on the 30 minutes. Yeah, it was pretty clear. We swept that. We went into the fair value gap, and we had this break of structure, I think, on the 5 or on the 1 minute. It will be the 1 minute. Yeah. So we have this break of structure on the 1 minute after we swept the highs. And then this, I believe it was an order block on the 5 minutes. So you could enter off that. As you see, you have this displacement. You can enter on this fair value gap here. And again, here you can go TP1, 50% off and break even. So after you're here, you just go break even and you just, leave your trader in to final take profit and you can just have a clear mind. Don't worry about it.
How many pairs do you follow to execute the strategy?
Yeah, I only follow GJ and GU. I follow GJ for Asia Open, London Open, sorry, and GU for New York Open.
And do you use the same strategy on both, or
Yes,
are they slightly different?
strategy.
Yeah. Do you see any differences between the 2 pairs?
For me, GJ moves nicer. I don't know, maybe because I've been trading more, and I didn't want to trade GJ on New York as well, because USD is more traded at New York, so GBP USD was more of a smart choice to try and look at. And still, I'm more careful with GU than on GJ.
Did you started with GJ when you started trading Forex, or?
No, I believe I started with I had like a watch list of like full. It was probably like 10 pairs. I was watching every pair and over trading all that. But about 2 months ago I started with GJ and GU only, and that's been going better for me.
How did you make the choice to go for GJ and GU only compared to the 10 pairs you had?
I heard about GJ from like a friend, and he was like saying it moves nicely. So I decided to check it out, demo test, back test, whatever. And I started to like it with the strategy I use. So I stick to GJ, and then for GU, I just I liked GBP pairs, so I decided why not try GU for New York Open.
That's nice. Do you want to share how you came up with the strategy, or what do you do on a daily basis to improve yourself till this day?
This strategy is from TGR Trades on YouTube. He used this strategy for S&P 500 only for New York Open. But I've never seen him trade like this on London Open, GJ, whatever. So I basically took his S&P strategy and applied it to GBP JPY for London Open. So it's basically his idea, but I added some things to it. And what I would say to anyone is always journal your trades, your losses and your wins. Write down what you did wrong. Write down how you felt about it. Even if you had a winning trade, maybe you did something wrong. Maybe you didn't stick to your plans. So always follow that. That's like the least you can do. And treat it as a business.
That's great, sir. Do you use a certain system for backtesting?
For backtesting, you can use Forex Replay. It's FX Replay on Google. It's pretty good. They also offer a trial. You can always test it out. If you place a trade, you can also see your P&L. So that's nice. And you have good statistics.
Yeah, congrats again with your payout. As a successful trader, do you have any advice for other traders that want to follow your footsteps?
Do you hear my dog, or it's okay?
Did you hear it?
Yeah. So I would say, stay patient, don't rush it. Emotions will always be your enemy. Even for me, I can still get lots of emotions and overtrade or, do some stupid stuff. But I try to stick to the rules and think about the next 100 trades you will take. It's not about today or tomorrow. It's about your whole journey. So don't rush it. Take it easy and trust your plan, trust your edge.
What are your long-term goals to keep yourself sharp?
I'm trying to build enough capital through this to get into real estate. And then I'll see from there.
Thank you, Kevin, for sharing your story with us today. I'm sure our viewers enjoyed this interview and your approach to the market. And we wish you even greater success in your trading journey. Thanks again. It's a pleasure having you with us.
Thank you. Good luck to everyone.
Thank you.